originally from Egypt, and I came here a year and a half ago to lead the mosque in Halifax. I have my master and my bachelor in Islamic studies from Alazhar University, one of the most ancient universities in the world. As you all know, the world woke up on Friday with this tragedy happened in New Zealand. The shock and horror of what happened is really tough for everybody, and especially for me as a leader of the Muslim community in Halifax, and for all of us. So many people got thinking and sharing their reflections about what happened. So I got inspired by one of the ladies. She wrote a message to the killer who committed this crime. I felt like I would like to share with you my message to him as well, and the message of the community to him and to everybody. I said, I appreciate that you made the effort to find out that Muslims gather in mosques on Fridays for their congregational prayer. Perhaps you did not know that your actions will have the exact opposite of your intentions. By choosing the best day for Muslims, the best time and the best place for a Muslim to die in, you gave them something that they all cherish. What an honorable end for a Muslim, and an honorable day at an honorable place. What you did on that day made them martyrs in the eyes of Muslims. Yes, martyrs. Through your actions, they will be raised as the most righteous and pious. You secured their place in paradise. You choose a very peaceful country like New Zealand that does not have any history of violence. You proved by your actions for all to see that terrorism has no religion. You proved that terrorism has no religion. Terrorism has no nationality, has no certain land or country. Terrorism only flourishes in the minds of the evil people around the world. A few months ago, the victims were from the Jewish community. 6 months later, the victims were from the Christian community and from the Muslim community. And now we are mourn another loss of a group of peaceful Muslim community. They were praying peacefully in their mosque. You spend a lot of time searching about Islam and Muslims and preparing for your crime. Did you ever know that Islam means submission and peace? I also appreciate the time you spent reading about Muslim demographics nowadays. Did you know how diverse Muslims are? You wrote in your manifesto how you despise the most those who embrace Islam nowadays. Haven't you asked yourself why? Haven't you asked yourself why they embrace this message of peace and submission? You said you spent 2 years preparing for this. I wish that you spent some of this time discovering the love and peace in Islam. Let me tell you why some they choose this message nowadays. Are you aware that One cannot be a Muslim without believing, revering, and loving all the messengers of God, all and believing in all the books have been revealed to all of them. Do you know that Prophet Moses was mentioned in the Quran, the holy book of Muslims, more than 130 times? Prophet Jesus, peace be upon him, has mentioned in the Quran 25 times. Do you know that we have a whole chapter in the Holy Quran under the name of the Virgin Mary, peace be upon her? Maybe you do not know about the equality that everybody enjoys in Islam. No race, no sex, no nationality enjoys any specific superiority in Islam. We are all the same before God. Islam rejects the concept of salvation or special privilege based on ethnicity or priesthood. I appreciate the time you spent writing this long manifesto, justifying what you did. You wanted to spread, as you said, you wanted to spread the fear among the community, to stay away or to go back home. You probably do not know that Muslims believe that when our time comes, nothing would postpone it. I appreciate that. You showed the world how true Muslims welcome without any judgment and with open arms, even people like yourself into our mosques. I appreciate you for showing that our mosques have no locks or gates and unguarded, because everyone is welcome to be with us. I appreciate how you brought the communities together to stand together. I appreciate that you made countries like New Zealanders come out of their homes to visit the mosques and to stand with them. What you also have done have brought us closer together, and it has strengthened our faith and our resolve. I'm sure that if you go back and research what I mentioned, you may change your mind. After all, we tend to fear what we do not comprehend. You may have achieved your aim of intended distraction, but I guess you failed to incite hatred and fear and despair in all of us. Thank you so much. Thank you.